we'll start with Gachiakuta since we didn't get that in last episode or last week's show. So this one starts off with we're in episode 3, and yeah, it's official. I'm into the intro song. That intro song is definitely for me. But this season, this episode starts off with us picking up where Ruta gets patched up at a doctor after getting, I guess, beat up by the Junkers in the last episode, and then Engine lets Ruta know that he has to meet. Engine lets Ruta know that he has to meet the captain of the cleaners if he really wants to learn how to make it up to the top of the sphere, because Engine doesn't really know anything. And then before Engine leaves, pretty much he says that he has to introduce him to his mentor. So Engine's like, okay, I'm gonna go leave, get your mentor. You chill here, you be cool, don't do anything stupid. Also, here's some money. This is the money I got from selling all of your clothes. Yeah. And then Ruta gets upset at that, but Engine takes off before he can like do anything. And so as Engine's taking off and Ruta's sitting there, a cat wanders by and pretty much steals Ruta's coins and runs off. And Ruta's chasing the cat, trying to get his coins back. And in the process, Ruta steals a stranger's staff to capture the cat. And once he captures the cat, the stranger approaches Ruta and pretty much demands his staff back, and he's getting like upset and angry. He's like, yo, this is my treasure. And Ruto is being kind of rude with it. He's like, this stupid stick type of thing and everything like that. And so he gives him the stick back, and we figure out that this stranger is named Zanka, I think is how you pronounce it, who is a giver, who is a part of the cleaners that Ruto is actually trying to or about to join. And so they kind of run the ones and twos. They run the hands when Zanka says something about Ruto's father and everything like that. And that really sends him over the edge, because Ruto was actually, he was like, yo, let me think about it. Let me try to be cordial and defuse the situation and everything like that. But once Zanka said something about his dad, he was like, all right, cool. Let's run it. And so they're fighting. Ruto grabs the closest thing to him and like turns it into, he gives it power. And then Zanka realizes that Ruta is supposed to be a part of their group, or that he can give anything. What is it? The life energy or life force, and so or like power. And so as they're fighting and running the ones and twos, Zanka realizes that Ruto is fighting with the plunger and is now actively trying to avoid every hit because he does not want to get hit with poop. And so it turns into like this chase scene with Ruto chasing Zanka around the city, kind of Scooby-Doo style, as he tries to avoid poop. And then once Ruto corners him and throws some poop on him, he's out of here. And the episode pretty much ends with them meeting up with Engine and riding off to meet the cleaner's captain. And in the backseat of the truck, as they're leaving, we're introduced to Rio, who's just chilling in the backseat. And they head off to the cleaners headquarters to meet the captain. So yeah. What do you think about that episode?
So I think I'm reverting back to the meh.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like the fight wasn't really that interesting. It leaned more into comedy. So I was like, okay. And then the character models, I'm not 100% sure I like the animation style, I guess. Animation is fine. Like quality wise, it looks good, but I'm not sure if I like the character designs.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think it's one of those that I'm just going to have to keep watching, and I'll probably like the action, and then the rest of it. Well, I don't know. They're still at the beginning. They're probably introducing a lot of the characters.
Yeah.
And doing a lot of that. So we'll see. I'll probably still give it a shot though.
Yeah.
I did like how Ruto tried to like mellow out at the beginning, and he's like trying to be like, okay, I need to be polite to this person. I need to do this. And then he kind of just snaps out of it. But once they started flinging poop, I was just like, okay.
Yeah. I think he was trying to be nice, and then like he tried to smile or something like that.
Oh yeah.
It was the creepiest smile ever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think. There's like another show with somebody who has like a creepy smile, and like I can't think of the name of it. I'm gonna have to think about it and come back to it. But yeah, Rudo's smile was he probably shouldn't try
A
that.
creepy smile. Anya does that.
Yeah, Anya does do that. She's not who I was thinking about, but yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She does not know how to smile.
That's actually, I think Anya's up here somewhere. Maybe not. I thought I had Anya here.
As we actively look around.
Yeah. I think she's somewhere else. So,
yeah.
But yeah, that's a, I guess that may not be as, no, that's kind of a grin.
Yeah.
That's part of her charm.
Yeah.
So yeah, how are you liking it so far?
I mean, I enjoyed that. I mean, yeah, I feel like this one was like a more of a building episode. It wasn't really like nothing too crazy. Meh, it's a good way to put it. It was in the middle. It's just it's a flatline episode. Not saying it was bad. It was just it's not like a peak episode where it like rises and goes up type of thing. You know, it's just a coasting episode. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. The art design is okay. I think it might grow on me as time goes on and like I see more of it and like more of like the differences in like everybody and whatnot. I think that's probably what it's going to take. We haven't seen too many enemies outside of like the trash monsters, so like we don't know how that's about to play out or anything like that. But it does remind me of Fire Force. Fire Force starts off pretty slow and it's or I won't say pretty slow, but it starts off in a way of like it introduces everybody slowly. But once it gets into it though, like it's into it and like it actually turns up. So I was like, all right, cool. So I think it will be like one of those where you get a couple episodes in and then it starts to go up.
Yeah. I'm still going to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Not dropping it yet.
Yeah. Yeah. So, wait, are we going to DNF any shows if we don't really like them?
I'd say yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I think we should probably only pick shows that we're like either already watched. Or I guess really both of the ones right now are new, but I was thinking like one like older series and one newer one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's fine. If we're not feeling it, we can drop it. I guess.
All right. Don't be surprised if that happens.
We'll see.
But that's episode 3. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, the intro song I'm a fan of. I was jamming to it. He was playing it in the car one day. I was going stupid. I need that. But all right, that's Gachiakuta episode 3.